Hey peeps, so I have two journals to share with you today. This is I guess I could say a design team project from Ljbinstaprints. Every now and then I will use her designs and that she sends me and make a journal with it. So I made two this time. I wanted to do some botanicals, so I looked in her shop and she had so much. It was so hard for me to choose, but I chose a bunch of ephemera. And I'm going to link everything, all my ephemera that I used down in the description. And she did give me a coupon code to share. Thank you, Linda, with you guys. I believe it's 20% off, but don't quote me. But everything will be down in the description box below. So let's get started. So these two journals are pretty much twins. They're, like I said, botanical themed. One has more butterflies than this. This one has more butterflies. This one has more birds. But they pretty much have the same things in it. All the ephemera, except for what I will point out, is from Ljbinstaprints. So let's get started. All right, so they're both file folders. I'll start with this one first. This image here came from Pixby, and I just stitched it on some torn muslin, and there's some fabric peeking behind here, down there, and then I just stitched this yellow button onto this little scrap of lace, and this is the same lace that's here on the spine. And then this is just, I don't know what this is. I wanted to say it was sari silk, but I don't think so. It may be, but I thought it was pretty. I love the lines. It kind of made me think of the lines in the wood grain paper. But there is the spine here. So I'm just going to jump right in. All right, so you guys know I have the usually do a really large tag, but she has some nice size tags, so I used her tags, and I just stitched it on some cardstock. And this one has a little word charm. It says joy. Isn't that beautiful? Really, really pretty. So those go in here. And then let me show you the back one before I forget. Is that one. So pretty. All right. Let me give you a look at the cover again. All right, so let's go inside. So I used some Tim Holtz and this other paper that I cannot think of the name of. But I love this paper collection, and they both have the same paper in it. So this is a envelope pocket that I made with my patty paper. I stitched it and inked it up and used some Tim Holtz collage paper. And there's a little Tim Holtz butterfly, and I added the same lace down here, and it made a little pocket. And this is from her ephemera here, and I just folded it so you can journal on the inside. This is a beautiful story. And then here's one of her other tags here. Really, really pretty. I mean, she comes out with so many different designs. I just can't keep track. This is a playing card right here. And then here's another one of her Believe in Yourself. And so pretty. And then I did alter some paper clips with, this one has like some fabric. I think this was a scarf. And I just cut it and used it in here. Oh, and then the back. All right. And then this is from my bird book. It has birds, and it also has some butterflies. So I thought it was cute to put the one with the butterflies, since this one has the more butterflies. And then I did some stamping. This is one stamp, and I just stamped it 4 times to make a border. And of course, some coffee dyed paper. I feel so rusty. It's coffee dyed lime paper. Here's a page from my butterfly book that I showed in my haul video. This I did not make. I got this in Happy Mail, and I don't know who made it. But I thought it was so cute, little mason jar with the string. Here's a tuck spot, and this is some of her ephemera too. They're like a vintage book pages. So pretty. So that goes in here. And I use my my punch to make that decorative edge. Of course, I can't get it back in. There we go. All right. Make sure that doesn't bend. And I did some stenciling. I tried to keep with the colors in the collection. So browns, greens, burgundies. This is that onion skin typing paper. And then I made a little tuck spot with with some scraps. And she has a sheet of butterflies and florals, so I fussy cut the butterfly out. And then this is another patty paper envelope. I guess that's what I'll call them. I don't know. And then this is Tim Holtz little die cuts. And some more stamping. Some ledger paper. It's another one of my patty paper envelopes that I decoupage with the collage paper. And then this one she has goes like this. So I thought it would be cute to make a little booklet with some scraps. So you have some extra little journaling in here. So I thought that was pretty cute to make. I didn't push it all the way down because this is a long pocket. So Tim Holtz vellum. And then this one, I believe this was supposed to be journal cards, but I thought it would make a cute little pad. So I stitched it up here, and there's just some papers here. So you have lots, lots of journaling space. And then I altered this paper clip just with some fabric scraps and some eyelash trim and a flower and a little butterfly button. So that just clips on, and you can take that and throw it in your bag to have a little pad to write on. And then we have some coffee dyed paper. And then this is a square, I guess it's a doily or a placemat. I got that in Happy Mail from either Danny or Aaliyah. I can't remember which one. But here's another one of her ephemera, Aim High. So cute. Love the inspiration on here. And then I took some of that, what do you call this stuff? This lace, vine lace thing. I don't know what to call it. And I just added some flowers and some enamel dots. And I love these flowers. They came from Recollections. Oh my God, I love them so much. And then this is just a little game piece, that Urban Myth. And this talks about robins. Robins listen for worms in the ground. And they say that's a myth. I would have said that was true. And then this is from one of my floral books. And here's the middle of the signature. This is just that brown packing paper. And I used my punch. And then these are from my bird book. You can see the butterflies up there. I kept this one intact, so it can be cute little. And then this one has some butterflies on it as well. And here's the back. I love these because they're double-sided and they're small and they'll look so cute in pockets. Oh, I think I bent that by mistake. This is very delicate, so here we go. Gotta be careful. Actually, not really meant to be a tuck spot, but okay. And then here's the other side of that page from the floral book. This is from her ephemera collection as well. I love it. It's like a little book page, vintage book page with wildflowers. And then I just stitched it on some scraps so you can still journal on the back. And here's more ephemera from her shop. There's so much ephemera that I will be making more journals with that with her ephemera that I printed out. And then this is one of those big envelopes, and I just put one of Tim Holtz large die cuts in a coin envelope. This is fussy cut from her ephemera. And then I just have this little ephemera piece in here. And then this is just stationery for extra journaling. Oh, and then I left this open as well, so you can tuck that behind there if you want. And then I did some stamping here. I know this kind of looks like a hot mess. This is a mixed media stamp, but it has some butterflies. I don't know if you can see them, but they have little butterflies kind of hidden in there. I love that stamp. I don't use it that much because I forget about it. Here's another little tuck spot with some scraps, and I fussy cut another butterfly. I had to darken this one because it was really, really bright, and I wanted it to kind of, that green to kind of be dark like the paper. So I used my vintage photo for that. And then here's another one of her ephemera pieces. So much ephemera you get for such an amazing price, you guys. Definitely check out her shop. And it seems, like I said, she comes out with new designs so fast, I can't even keep track. And then the other side of the typing paper, I did some more stenciling with some butterflies. And I made a belly band here. Here's another one of her book pages. And then here's another stationery that you can journal on. And here's the other side of my butterfly page. I love this coffee dye. To me, this looks like a caterpillar or something designed in here. I love that. Oh, I forgot to put this in the pocket, but it's another stationery. And then some coffee dye paper. Just stamped this little butterfly. This is from Inkadinkado. And then, oh, I forgot to put string in here, but I did some, I had made some homemade texture paste, and I needed to try out the consistency to make sure it was good. So I just used the Tim Holtz stencil and made this little tag, and just with some watercolor. I didn't, nothing fancy in this. A little sparkly. I sprayed it with my homemade shimmer, but I have to put a little string in there. I forgot. So I altered this guest check with some book pages from my Rose book at Tim Holtz die cuts in a little bit of lace. And then this is just a little K & Company ephemera. I know it's kind of dark, guys. Hope you can see okay. And then, oh, this was supposed to go in here. So let me put it in here before I forget. All right. So there is the back. So that is the butterfly one. And then here is the bird one. This is some sari silk that I got from a Etsy seller. Let me give you her information. Felt Better. Oh my God, it's so soft, this sari silk. And all her shipping is free. And oh my gosh, I wanted so much sari silk. And she sent me samples of different colors. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So this one I have this charm that says Imagine. This is so pretty. It was huge, so I had to cut it down, and I just stitched it on. No, I actually didn't stitch it on anything. I stitched it, and then I glued it on some burlap because I'm afraid to put burlap in my sewing machine. You guys know I'm new at sewing. And then I just added, sewed these buttons on this crocheted lace, and I have this little leaf kind of tucked behind there, peeking out. I thought that was cute. And then I have the same lace, and then we have a tag, and these tags have birds on them and butterflies, but they have birds on them. So and then let me show you the back one. That one has an owl. Oops. I hope I'm standing. I keep not looking at the camera and looking directly at the journal. Sorry, you guys. All right, so I'm going to go pretty quickly because it's pretty much the same. This is another pocket. See, there's the bird there. It's a bird playing card and some altered paper clips with some fabric, in case I forget to point that out. There is another page from my bird book with the same stamping. Another one of those book pages. Oh, I glued and washi taped just to make sure it was sturdy. The two pages together because I didn't want to fold them. So that's what that is. So you can see the washi tape is there. And then I didn't have a bird stencil, but I had feather stencils, so I just added some feathers on there. Here's a little tuck spot with a little bird, and of course it has the Tim Holtz die cuts in there. And some more stamping. Some Tim Holtz vellum. Here's one of those envelopes. This one I have used a large bird Tim Holtz, and then here is her ephemera, and then some stationery. Has some birds on it. Did I leave this one open? No. Oh, I sealed this one all the way down for some reason. I thought I did, but I didn't. Here's the other half of that doily. There's another one of those nature things. Some more of her ephemera. It's a beautiful page from my floral book. I did the same thing with the flowers. No little leaves. It's the middle of the signature. Did the same thing. I'll show you this paper clip up close with the little bird on it. So now some ducks. This is the other side of that page here. Here's a ephemera here. Oops, it's coming out. It says Pure Beauty. It's another one of my envelopes. Then I did the same thing. The little booklet. I do have another Etsy shop share as well. Oh my goodness, I don't have the name of it, but I'm going to put it down in the description. I bought some more collage paper, the Tim Holtz collage paper from her. I stamped, this floral stamp 5 times. And it was really, really inexpensive. So I'm going to put her link down in the description box below as well. And then I added this little die cut bird here. And some more stenciling. It's a belly band. Same thing, same stationery in that one. little hummingbird stamp up there. Altered guest check here. This is a little piece. I just put a brad on there. And here's the tag that I made for this one. This comes out. So it's not all the way glued. And then there's the back. And that is that. So there are my 2 botanical journals. I hope you like them. They were so much fun to make, and I cannot wait to make more because I have so much ephemera left and I have a lot of more of this paper left. So that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great weekend, and I hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.